Victor Gyokeres to the carpet. Here we go. I'm excited about that. That is one of the news that I wanted to come with after my break from Arsenal Football Club. Because at the end of the season, I said, I have to stop doing content for a while. I felt drained. I felt let down by Arsenal. I felt deflated. I said, June is always a month where we're linked with 1,000 players and we're not going to sign any of those. Let's be honest. Because of the FFP, because of the PSR, and so and so. So I'm not going to do anything because I don't like talking about transfers and we were linked with this, we were linked with that. I ain't done pods, you know, to and well, not just done pods. All of the fucking Arsenal content creators are doing that. I don't like it. Just don't. Like, done pods pop into my mind because it's one of the bigger melts that does it. But I'm just saying, until I'm seeing a footballer signing a contract with Arsenal, I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, because we linked with 1,000 different fucking players every year, and we end up signing scrubs. Now, today we have the announcement of Martin Zubimendi, which, let's be honest, we knew we signing him until till what? Till January, when we had that transfer window in January. Well, it wasn't really a transfer window because we didn't sign anyone. We needed a striker, and this shameful, shameless football club they announced Martin Zubimendi in the summer. Like, the thing is, because they done all this PR work, they took all the excitement away from this signing. Because don't get me wrong, Martin Zubimendi is a very good player, and I think he will do well at Arsenal. And I think there is a world where he will play number 8 next season. Declan Rice dropping back into the 6 because I don't think Martin Zubimendi is strong enough to play as a number 6 in the Prem. I do think he'll end up as a number 8, and he's got a better pass than Deckers, and I think he's better carrying the ball as well. So again, another player which is going to play on a different position. But anyway, I'm excited about Martin Zubimendi signing. But the thing is, they put all the PR on the fan base since January. We signed Zubimendi and that. Even at the end of the season, after the Southampton game, next day we signed Martin Zubimendi, and we were in May. I mean, you already told us about it in January. So, like I said, Martin Zubimendi is a very good player, but it doesn't really feel like, like if we were linked with him last week and we end up signing him inside a week time, these fan base would have been excited about Zubimendi. But because of all the talk and all that, it did took all the excitement away, in a sense. But anyway, I wish him all the best. I think he will elevate this team because he's a very good player. I mean, he's Rodri's number 2 in Spain team, so he must have been a good player, is he? Now, before talking about Vittorio Gyokeres, I want to talk about this guy, another Chelsea scrub, Kepa Arrizabalaga. When we signed him, yeah, and this was this week, everybody was saying about it. This is good business. Good business, mate. Good business. Why is it good business, though? We pay £5 million for a player that will probably only play in the cups if David Raya will stay fit. They will probably play in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. So with him on goal, sorry, we not we're not the same, are we? I know he had a good spell at Bournemouth last season, but I mean, they finished 10th, didn't they? 10 clean sheets. So if you say it's good business, it means you're happy with throwing the Carling Cup and the FA Cup in the bin next season. That's what I'm getting from this. That's what my understanding is from this. Which I'm not, because I love the Carling Cup, I love the FA Cup. I would love to have a day at Wembley, even for a Carling Cup. You go to the Wembley and you have to beat a decent team to win the cup. I would love that. With Kepa in goal, would we go? Would you gonna get into a final of the FA Cup, of the Carling Cup? Unlikely, but good business. Because since when the fucking the footballing funds does care about the money? I don't care about the money. It could be for free. I would still didn't want him at my club. Chelsea are trying to get rid of him for like the last 3 years. No one wanted to buy him. He was on loan at Real Madrid. He was on loan at Bournemouth. Bournemouth probably didn't sign him because of his wages, which I get. But why we have to buy him? Could we not find a better player? Like the thing is, because he's only a backup, yeah. What's winding me up is he's a fucking ex-Chelsea player. I don't want to go through Chelsea dustbin again. I just don't. Why are we always going through Chelsea recycling bin? Every summer we have to fucking sign a Chelsea player. Why? Did they took out of the depth in the past? Are we having like a clause with them? Like, listen, we're going to help you some money, pay off your stadium or something. But every summer you have to buy a player that we don't want anymore at Chelsea. Kai Havertz, William, David Luiz, Peter Cech, William Gallas. And we always giving them ballers. And we always taking them fucking scrubs. I don't want any. Do you understand? Like, if you're buying me a Chelsea player, go buy me Cole Palmer. Go buy me Caicedo. Why it has to be always fucking players that they don't want anymore at their club? And we're taking them. Why? Oh, but it's good business. I don't fucking care. If his job is not that important, go and buy a fucking goalkeeper from Championship. You'll buy a Championship goalkeeper for 5 million, would you? Go and buy a goalkeeper from Italy, from Spain, from Slovakia, from Romania. I don't care. It's not. I mean, just stop it. Good business. It's not fucking good business. I don't care about the money. I care about the player. I care what we bought with that 5 million quid. And he ain't it. It's just a failed goalkeeper. So there you go. This fan base is pretty much happy to throw the FA Cup and the Carling Cup in the bin next season because he's going to be on goal for those games. And listen, we going to play teams like Preston and fucking I don't know Blackpool or something. Yeah, he'll be alright with that. Wait until we play a decent team, a decent opposition. Because he's a bozo. But anyway, what do I know? On top of that, we're linked with Whoopi Goldberg. Noni fucking Madueke. Fun fact about this, yeah, is a lot of my colleagues at work, they're Chelsea fans. And I was speaking with one of them about 2 weeks ago. I said, mate, where did you bought Noni Madueke from? That guy is an absolute scrub. All he does is running in straight lines. And we had a discussion about him, yeah? He said that Chelsea bought him from PSV and that. And I said, man, you got to get rid of him. He's not good enough. 2 weeks later, Arsenal are buying him. 50 million quid. You mad? And I'm trying to put this into a balance, yeah? Let's say we're signing Gyokeres, we're signing Zubimendi, and we're signing Eze. Buying only Madueke as well, it might not look that bad. But if him coming to Arsenal are going to stop us buying Eze or Rodrigo or something, then yeah, forget about it. Just forget about it, Arsenal football. If we owe any money to Chelsea Football Club, just pay them. Are we owing him? Are we owing Chelsea Football Club 200 mil? Just pay the 200 mil and don't get any fucking player from them. If that's the case, because I just can't get my mind over it. Why we keep going to Chelsea every single fucking time? Every single summer we have to go and get a loan from them, or even buy big money for players like fucking Kai Havertz. Jorginho, he was only 12 mil. He'd done a job. But what a job he'd done. Kai Havertz, 65 mil. Give us 3 months at his best, and then that's it. He faded again. I don't want any other Chelsea football player, unless he's a Cole Palmer. Yeah, cool. I want to go to Chelsea and buy their best player because we're a bigger club. Yeah, I know they in the last 20 years they won more than us. They won everything in the last 20 years. Let's be honest. But they're still not bigger than us because we won for our history. So David Ornstein, big nose cunt. Noni Madueke agrees personal time with Arsenal as they consider approaching Chelsea for England international. Arsenal Football Club have 23 years old green light plus strong relationship with CFC, but no club to club talks yet. Well, thanks for that. Firm option to bolster on both wings. Well, and then the thing is, AFC stuff, which is a pretty reliable source, they posted about half an hour ago. They say Arsenal are prepared to send an official bid to Chelsea for Noni Madueke. So no bid was made yet, which can be a good thing. Sources on both sides speak to different valuation for the player, but a good relationship between the clubs, of course, very good. Like this good relationship only benefit Chelsea Football Club. Let's be honest, can help to try reach a compromise and get the deal done. Well, the thing is, I heard some people saying that Chelsea want at least 50 mil for Noni Madueke, and Arsenal are saying that they can only give about 30 to 35 mil for Noni. The thing is, like, he's a half decent player, but he's not what we need. Let's say if Saka is injured, yeah, we're gonna have Noni Madueke on the right wing. We don't want that. We're not going to win the league with Noni Madueke on the right wing. Saka's gonna be out for a month, let's say. That's still a long time. If he's, let's say, Saka is out in December, we have about 6 games in December. Do you think Nani Madueke is good enough to play on the right wing? 6 game in the Prem? Yeah, no, mate. No, not for me. Not for me. Leave him alone. Go buy Eze. Go buy Rodrigo, and keep Noneri. Because listen, I'm hearing about other talks as well about Noneri linked to Chelsea, and Chelsea are keeping an eye on the situation between the new contract from Noneri and Arsenal. So yeah, they might just snatch Noneri out of us. Who knows? But listen, the big news, yeah, we don't know anything yet. Until we see Noni Madueke holding an Arsenal shirt, then I can have a big fucking meltdown on this channel. But until then, it's just talk. So let's hope. Let's just hope we're not fucking we ain't signing him because he's not good enough. Let's be honest. All he does is running straight lines and bumping into fullbacks. So yeah. Now the gone man. Bring me Victor Gyokeres to the fucking carpet, bro. This guy, most informed striker last season. Yeah, man scored about 50 plus goals in all comps. Fabrizio Romano is saying the agreement between Victor Gyokeres and Arsenal on personal terms is valid until June 2030. This means a 5 years contract. Man, the script is there. Just so imagine, Man United and Arsenal were in for Victor Gyokeres. Man United manager is Ruben Amorim, his ex-coach. This guy is saying that he's got a clear vision and he has talked with Sporting, as reported, only Arsenal as soon as possible. So this guy wants to join us before pre-season. First game of the season is Man United away. Victor Gyokeres is joining Arsenal. We go into Man United and we win the first game of the season. And he's scoring and he's doing that celebration. The script is there, people. The script is there. Bring this guy to the carpet. Apparently, Sporting Lisbon is asking for about 80 million euros, which is probably about 65 million quid. We pay 65 million quid for Havertz. This guy's a no-brainer. This guy's a bargain for 65 million quid. Andrea Berta is definitely has got to do. He's playing a big part into this deal because before he came into the club, we were linked with Sesko. In fact, we were trying to buy Sesko last summer, but he said he's not ready for Arsenal. He's not. The job is too big for his boots. And we agreed with Leipzig to keep them for another year, and then he can join us this summer. So imagine, like, Berta came into the job, and he was talking like he was learning English and that, and then Arteta told him Sesko. And he was like, "What? Tesco? Tesco Express? Yeah, I drove past Tesco Express in the morning. I bought myself a croissant, chocolate twist, Costa coffee." And Arteta was like, "Nah, Benjamin Sesko." Andrea Berta was like, "What? Victor Gyokeres? No, Sesko." No, man. I've signed Julian Alvarez last season. I've signed Luis Suarez. I've signed Diego Costa, Oblak, Griezmann, De Paul, all these players. You want me to sign Sesko? What was the point of me being here? I'm going for Gyokeres. Man fly to Portugal. And he said, I'm not leaving Lisbon until I'm getting Victor Gyokeres. There's the suitcase. Give me fucking Victor Gyokeres, mate. For 65 million quid as well. Leipzig was asking for 90 million euros for Sesko, which is probably like 75, 80. The thing is with this deal as well, it gives Arteta no room to hide for next season because this fan base ain't gonna be able to defend him as they did for the last 2 seasons. Oh, he doesn't have a striker. He's got the most informed striker in the Europe along Kylian Mbappe. You telling me you can't win a major trophy? I bought you Zubimendi, the player that you wanted. If he's buying Asa and Rodrigo as well, then what the excuse will be next summer? If we can have an attack of Saka, Gyokeres, and Rodrigo, and then Zubimendi, Eze, and Rice in the midfield, Saliba and Gabriel. What will the excuse will be? I'm just waiting. There's no room to hire next season, and everybody knows that. And the thing is, Victor Gyokeres, it looks to me more like, that's a type of striker that probably Simeone would buy. Zubimendi, not that sure. He can probably be in Atletico Madrid midfield. If he's buying Rodrigo and Eze, another centre back, I'm hearing talk about Mascara. Is Andrea Berta lining up the next job for Simeone? I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm waiting for the here we go, so I can do a proper celebration, and I can do another video on Victor Gyokeres as well. Until then, people. But I do think we're gonna buy him. I do think we're gonna sign him. I mean, Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, all of these people are talking about it. So it's definitely we will sign him, and he wants to come to Arsenal. So we definitely sign him. Now, I'd like you all to do me a favor to hit the like button, but most importantly, hit the subscribe button. Help me grow my channel. Starting with the next season, I will start doing watch alongs as well on this platform. So entertainment. This is the most important reason for my channel. Entertainment, a bit of information, have a laugh, and killing some time as well. Bless.